In this video, we're going to be talking about the name you see on the screen, but not just for the sake of the name on the screen being Google, but there's a reason why we're going to be talking about it. A very good reason. It does deal with Google, but it deals with apparently its ethics in the company, at least with this incident. So this article that I'm about to read from was posted September 26, 2021. I am recording this on September 30th, 2021. And it was posted by Insider. And the title reads, "A black Google employee said he was escorted off the campus by security because they didn't believe he worked there." So I guess black people can't work for Google now is what you're saying. A black Google employee said he was stopped by security at his job after someone reported him. Bet you it was some damn Karen. Angel Anuha, that name sounds foreign, who was an associate product manager at the company and a recent Harvard University graduate, tweeted that he was stopped by security staff who didn't believe he worked for the company. "Riding my bike around Google's campus and somebody called security on me because they didn't believe I was an employee," Angel said in a viral tweet posted on September 20th. "Had to get escorted by 2 security guards to verify my ID badge. 2 days later, Angel tweeted that security ended up taking my ID badge away from me later that day, and I was told to call security if I had a problem with it. And that was after holding me up for like 30 minutes, causing me to miss my bus ride home." According to Angel's LinkedIn profile, he works at Google's Mountain View, California office. Angel did not immediately respond to Insider's request for comment, but a Google spokesperson told Insider in a statement that the company takes this employee's concerns very seriously and contacted him about the incident. "We learned that the employee was having issues with his badge due to an administrative error and contacted the reception team for help," the spokesperson said. After they were unable to resolve the issue, the security team was called to look into and help resolve the issue. So see, what they're doing now is they're taking it off of him, because see, one thing Google does not want is a story like this to gain steam and go too far, because they know they stand to lose a lot. But let's be real here, this is Google. They ain't gonna lose much. The statement continued more broadly. "One step we've taken recently to decrease badging incidents is to make clear that employees should leave investigating these kinds of access concerns to our security team. Our goal is to ensure that every employee experiences Google as an inclusive workplace and that we create a stronger sense of belonging for all employees." Last year, during the height of anti-racism demonstration across the country, black employees at Google said they were unhappy with the company's response to the protest. And as Insider previously reported, and in 2019, a former employee said they never stopped feeling the burden of being black at Google, in a memo that included 3 ways the company could better its diversity and inclusion efforts. According to a report from Gallup released in 2020, 1 in 4 black workers said they faced discrimination at their job in the past year. Since the pandemic, many workers of color have expressed preferring to work from home over dealing with in-person microaggressions in the office. Like I said, I saw what Google was trying to do. They were, like I said, we're trying to soften the blow and try to make it seem like, it's not, that bad. It just was an issue that happened with the, excuse me, with the badge. Okay, so let's just say that it was such an issue that happened with the badge. They didn't have to get that aggressive with this individual. And you know what I've also noticed? I find that when a lot of black people are in spaces where it's not that many of them, you'll have a lot of these PC folks overexert themselves in front of their little friends to make it seem like they are Massa or Miss Ann of the plantation, much like how they were back in the day. Think about it. They say he was on Google campus and he was called on by somebody who was, like I said, probably a Karen. And then security came over and they escorted him off the campus. And what happens is that draws eyes and that draws attention. And then they'll say, "Oh, here comes this black guy or this black woman being black as they can be, the stereotypical black. And then stuff, and this is what we get. This is what happens. But they also had to come out and say something nice in hopes that this employee doesn't turn around and sue them. So they have to make sure that they got to protect their bottom line. Well, I'm like this. If you don't want me to sue, you better increase my pay by a significant amount. And I'm not talking about just a little bit. I said significant amount. That means more than this and nothing less than this. Negotiate. That's all you got to do. That would make me feel better. I'm speaking as if I am that person. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments.